I'm going to take a minute to show you some of the features of BirthTracks. If you'd like to pull up stats, you can simply go to the stats bar and choose the type of stats you'd like. For example, if you'd like to pull up a pie graph, you can simply select pie, select the variable you're interested in looking at. Let's look at our C-section and vaginal delivery rate today. You can select whether you want to just look at your own births, or all of the births in your practice, or all of the births in BirthTracks. And a reminder, all the data that you're seeing today is not real. It's just generated for our demo site. You can select the time frame, and then you simply hit update. If you hover over each part of the pie, you can see the actual number as well as the percentage. If you'd like to change it to a bar graph, simply update, and you can have it in that format. Or again, if you'd like to do all of the practices in BirthTracks, you can get that information. Another way to find the births that you're looking for is to select the birth tab and find births. Let's say you wanted to find all of the C-sections you did last year. You could simply, once again, go to the time frame, select if you want it for just your births, your whole practice, and select the variable you're interested in. And that will give you the names of all of the people that had cesarean births. If you'd like to further get some information specifically, you can add other variables. For example, you can see from this chart that there was 126 C-sections for this practice last year. Let's say you wanted to find out how many of those were first-time moms. You could simply go to choose gravity and parity and select find, and now you'd see your C-section rate specifically in your first-time moms. Again, this may be a useful way to find specific births if you're looking for them, and you can add all of your variables that you'd like. Another thing to review is how to add fields. Simply go to the Practice tab and select Additional Fields. Here, you can add any new field you want. For example, we could add complications. You have to select where you'd like that to live in the record, so we could put that in the birth information. And then you have an option if you want to do a checkbox, pull down, multiple select, short text, or long text. In this case, let's choose multiple select. To do that, we can simply list the complications that we'd like with a semicolon in between. Go ahead and hit submit. And now what you'll see is an option to move that field exactly where you want it in the record. So you could move that to the beginning if you'd like, or just back at the end. And then when you go to add a new mother in birth, you'll see that that field now appears. And it gives you your choices that you've designated. You can add up to 50 fields, and you can also go in and clean the fields if you'd like at any point by selecting the value and altering it as needed. And those are some of the features of BirthTracks. Thanks.